Let's go back to Copenhagen for a second. The news story is that 968, there they are, 968 peace-loving, climate-conscious people were arrested this weekend as they demanded immediate action from the climate change summit to protect our planet. Had nothing to do with communism or socialism or Marxism. Nothing. It was, they love the government. They just want to protect the planet. Now, you'll remember that we've just been recently warned about scary protests.
I have concerns about some of the language that is
Yes.
being used.
Yes, but fortunately, these protests, very little language. Yeah, a lot of bricks, very little language being used there.
I saw this myself in the late 70s in San Francisco.
Oh, my goodness, she did. Hundreds of youth dressed in black threw bricks and smashed windows, but at least their rhetoric wasn't very frightening.
This kind of rhetoric was very frightening.
I think they're Tea Party goers myself. You know, I think these, well, those are Tea Party, or these guys dressed in black, I think they're Tea Party goers too. I think what happened here is they heard my rhetoric and flew to Copenhagen to protest their stupid plans. Well, no, that doesn't work, because they were protesting in favor of stricter climate change guidelines. So
They created a climate in which violence took place.
oh my goodness, I see it. It's all coming together. They created a climate. We have a peaceful climate until these guys show up, and then we have an angry climate. It's climate change. Nancy, I see where you're going here. The rioters, whose faces were covered, went on their loving rampage in the heart of the old city.
So I wish that we would all, again, curb our enthusiasm in some of the statements that are made.
Yeah, policemen in riot gear intervened. Demonstrators were forced to the ground and then bundled into giant European government vans.
Understanding that some of the people, the ears that it is falling on, are not as balanced as the person making the statement.
I don't even think you need to check. Those people are definitely obvious middle American Tea Party goers right there. That's what it is. I can see, I haven't seen the I Eat at Luby's t-shirt, or Cracker Barrel is where I hang out. I haven't seen those t-shirts, but that's, you know what, give me a second. Let me make sure,
But I also think that they have to take responsibility for any incitement that they may cause.
No, my copy here says that they're not Tea Party. I don't understand it, because we've been warned about the Tea Party goers, and police say those who were arrested were members of, this is going to come as a shock to you, America, please have a seat. These people that they had to sick the dogs on, militant left-wing groups, yeah, from Northern Europe known as Black Blocs, who were accused of provoking street violence during a NATO summit in a French city of Strasbourg last April. I wonder what kind of rhetoric sparked this ugliness. Boy, I sure hope those responsible for it will stand up and take responsibility for themselves. Maybe, what was it she said? Curb their enthusiasm and some of their statements about climate change and the climate change hoax. Because I've seen this kind of violence before. I've seen this kind of violence before. Well, I haven't, but Nancy Pelosi has. Back in the 70s, said I'd hate to see a repeat of it. You know, I'd hate to see a repeat of what happened just this last weekend from the left. All right, go to a commercial.